Tony here. In this video, I'm going to teach how to manifest anything you want by creating your desired reality. Stay tuned to the end of this video to have a big announcement I want to share with you. So let's get started. Here at Threshold of Creation, we teach 7 traits. And these 7 traits are broken down into these core traits and structural traits. What does that mean? Core traits is where you're able to take an active participation in the manifestation of your life. This is really the foundation to the manifestation process. Structural traits is creating your new reality. And really, we can't so much create a new reality, but shift into a new reality. So let's get into each one of these traits and how they're used to help you manifest the life that you want to live, and then shifting into your desired reality. First core trait, honesty. Honesty is all about acknowledging, becoming okay, and accepting your current identity. It's not so much the words that we use, the definitions of those words. So ego, identity, separated self, no self. These are all concepts and ideas of bigger definition, acknowledging, becoming okay, and accepting of who you are. It's through that acknowledgement, being okay, and accepting that you shift yourself from your current state into a new state. And it's the shifting process that allows you to become a new individual rather than focusing on changing who you already are. When we're focused on changing who we are, here's the issue with that. We're going to constantly find things that are broken, things that need to be fixed. Our focus is always going to be on fixing or changing brokenness. The more you focus on being broken, the more you're going to create being broken. Honesty is all about becoming okay with who you are, accepting who you are. There's a process for that we'll get into at a later date. Desire. Desire is all about finding out what it is that you want to manifest. What reality, how do you want to act? What do you want to create? What matters is you take an active participation in defining what it is that you want. And desire is built upon this idea of honesty. The more you're able to acknowledge, come okay with, and accept who you are, more your desire is going to be aligned to what you truly want, not what you think you want. From this place of desire, you're going to start to get ideas on the actions you're going to take to achieve that desire. What are you going to do to manifest the life that you want to create and shift into the reality supports that want? Those are the core traits. Now we're going to get into the structural traits. Structural traits, first, focus. What are you focused on? First, create your desire, and then you obtain your process. So you focus on your desire until you start to receive information coming into you aligned to your desire, what you're focused on, what you're going to create. And so the creation process is really 2 things. The first is desire, and the second is the action. So focus on the desire until you start to manifest ideas aligned to what you're going to do to create your desire. You focus on the desire until you get the information you need, create a process. The process are going to be the actions you're going to take to receive or to manifest the desire into your physical reality. You focus on the desire until you get the ideas, you take those ideas, you formulate them into a plan or a process, and then you switch your focus over to the process. Consistency. Consistency is all about consistency in action. All you currently are in your identity, your current reality, is a culmination of habitual processes, all right? Think about it. You can take some active choice in your life, but when you get triggered or something happens, you feel that emotion. It's more of a negative emotion. Doesn't mean something's wrong with you. Your whole life that you're living right now is nothing more than a culmination of a bunch of habitual process. This whole process that I'm teaching you right now is all designed for you to shift into new habitual processes. Consistency is about taking the action that you're focused on and consistently taking that action to build new habits. Now here's the problem. We don't live in a perfect world. We're going to get triggered. We're going to get emotions from the past come in. Those emotions are going to bring up memories in our minds. Memories are going to bring in new thoughts, and the habitual patterns of our previous reality are going to play out. That's the reality that we live in. This is why it's so difficult for individuals to make like New Year's resolutions and follow through with them, or change habitual practices, or change your habits in general, because we are programmed to play those previous habitual processes out. In creating your new reality, you are the active participant at perseverance. At perseverance, you are able to make the choice to shift from your previous habitual processes to focusing and taking the action aligned to who you choose to be, to the manifestation process, to your new reality. It is through perseverance that you shift. Now, everybody is going to need different techniques through this shifting process of perseverance. Some people is going to work on gratitude. Other people are going to need to release some of the negative energy inside of themselves so they can focus on creating new habits. It's a very individualized process. However, the bigger picture, perseverance is the same for everybody. We can start to take new action over time, and we can be consistent in those actions. Something's going to adjust in our environment, and as soon as it does, we are going to be shifted back to habitual processes. We need to shift in order to move forward in creating our desired manifestations and our desired reality. Why? How does this work? Because when we persevere, we gain what's called clarity. Clarity is new understanding. It's wisdom. We just learned something about our previous habitual patterns and how to get triggered. We just learned how to shift for that triggering event. We just learned how to continue to take consistent actions aligned to the life that we want to live instead of going back to the old life. This new information provides new experiences for us. Where we have knowledge and experience, we have wisdom. Clarity provides us with wisdom that we can now apply back to the beginning of the process. We can apply back to honesty, make adjustments with how we acknowledge when we're okay or we accept ourselves. We can re-strengthen, reaffirm, create a new desire based off this new information we just received from the shifting process. Do the same thing with integrity. We can adjust or reaffirm our process. Then we refocus onto the actions we need to take or onto our desire if we're waiting for action steps. Once we have our action steps, we consistently take action towards the process. That way we're starting to build a new habit. Life is going to happen. We're going to need a shift. If we shift, we gain that clarity and that new understanding. If we don't shift, then we're right back to living the life that we were living before. This is the human condition. And this is how we can shift from the human condition of our past habitual processes, creating our life over and over and over again, living Groundhog's Day, comparatively to living a life that we actually want to create for ourselves. And this is a process in order to be able to facilitate that manifestation process and allow you to create a new reality for yourself. At the beginning of the video, I said I had an announcement I wanted to make, and this is it. I want to provide to everyone free group mentoring sessions 7 days a week on YouTube Live, 6 a.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. These sessions are designed for us to get together and help create a focus on the process itself. If your schedule doesn't permit you to come to one of these events live, that's okay. They're going to be recorded. In the comments section below those videos, ask a question. What are you struggling with? How can we best support you to follow the process, to manifest the life that you want to live? Email your questions to me at tony@thethresholdofcreation.com. Point is, we are here to support you in creating your best life. And I feel like this is the best way to support you in that process. What better way than to provide free group sessions for you to come, ask your questions, to have a support group, to work within that support group, create the new habitual processes in your life that's going to drive your new reality and effectively create a new life for yourself. That's the big announcement. So please join those sessions. More information to come on when those sessions are going to start. In my next video, I'm going to share with you this very important concept, emotional vibration frequency. Everything in the universe is energy. Our emotions are energy. Where we currently are in our emotions and the energy that we're aligned to in our emotions is going to create the foundation of alignment to our life. All All right. So shifting our emotions is one of the most important things that we can do in order to allow ourselves to shift into a new reality. Like energy attracts like energy. If we're feeling negative, we're going to receive negative events in our environment. We want to change that. We want to shift that truth. Then we need to adjust our emotional vibrations internally to a more positive state. The way we can create new positive states or receive that same energy or type of energy from our environment. So that's going to be the next video. The next video is going to discuss that and how that incorporates into the 7 traits. Thank you for listening. And as always, I just ask that you don't forget to like the video. Smash it, smack it, tap it, whatever works, just do it. And if you like the information covered, please subscribe to the channel to receive more in-depth information regarding how you can incorporate the traits into your life. As always, everyone, be you, be free, be choice. Enjoy.